Yo, what is really good, my dudes? Today is August 8th, 2016, and we got a new RuneScape update, bruh. We see the release of the Wilderness task set, as well as some additions to the Wilderness in an attempt to make it more lively. Honestly, I'm skeptical, but we'll see how it plays out. Love it or hate it though, Comp Caper's gotta do it. Now I just gotta get off my ass and get those fucking raid kills, because I haven't wore my Comp Cape in over a year. Oh well, one day. Anyway, the new task set includes just over 30 new tasks scattered across the wilderness and sees you doing things as simple as just entering the wilderness to killing the Chaos Elemental. Each tier rewards you with its corresponding wilderness sword, seen on screen now, which obviously fills up the weapon slot in the equipment interface, meaning all we have left is the pocket slot, which may or may not have a set effect once fully complete. Jagex hasn't decided yet. As for rewards, I'll show them on screen now. You can expect your typical reward lamps for each tier complete, along with improving benefits the higher the tier you complete. These range from various teleports to things like shortcuts to the air obelisk. Just pause the video if you need to know specifically each tier and have a good look at each reward. They're not super amazing, but I can see some of them finding use for a lot of people. Moving on, I said there were additions to the wilderness that are aimed to get more people to get out there. First up is a complete change to the bandit camp. You'll notice they all have skulls now, and their combat capabilities have been ramped up a lot. It will be very dangerous to enter here. However, they are not aggressive towards anybody with a skull, so this may be a bit of a safe haven to a PKer after he finishes a kill. They also have a shop you can see now that holds things like the items needed to create tier 90 power armor at a discounted price. Next up, in the center of the wilderness crater, the Sword of Edicts is spewing out cursed wisps for those wanting divination XP. They will scale in level and will be the best XP at your level at all times. The energy you receive can be converted to all existing energies at an improved rate. 10 cursed energies make 15 of any other type. Considering you risk nothing aside from your inventory of energies and maybe your familiar if you die, I can see this being a popular spot to train. And just west of Demonheim, if you're keen on some hunter XP, you can go and catch yourself some charming moths. These require 88 hunter and 83 agility to catch. They must be caught barehanded, so no risk in catching them other than losing maybe an Arctic bear. Not only you get good chunks of XP per catch, they reward you for some summoning charms. So if the XP rates are good enough, I can see this being popular too. Now for a bit of prayer training, you can use the Chaos Altar like it was a gilded altar. However, you won't need any burners to light. This will probably be very similar XP rates to just using a gilded altar, so I'm not too sure how popular this one will be. It might be slightly faster though, because there is a nearby bank which I'll get into later in the video, but we'll have to see. Next up, there's a new herb patch north of the canoe spot near the moss giants. You can grow any existing herb here, but the new bloodweed herb can only be grown here. This herb can be used to make 3 new potions requiring levels between 57 through 82. They are the luck, camouflage, and aggression potions. Luck potions add the Ring of Wealth effect to you for an hour, and it doesn't stack with the Ring of Wealth. The camouflage potion hides your dot on the minimap from others, and aggression potion makes monsters aggro on you. The camouflage potion is not tradable, but the other two are. Now for some thieving XP, the rogues now have been made able to pickpocket from. They have a very similar pickpocketing style as the elves in Elf City, making them some AFK training. They will provide coins and bloodweed seeds to farm the herb I just mentioned before. If caught, you won't be able to pickpocket on the floor you were caught for 30 seconds. Simply climb up or down the staircase to continue training. Also, who could forget Slayer? You can now talk to Erskine, I'm not sure, just outside the wilderness and receive a Slayer contract to kill various existing monsters and new monsters added to the wilderness. If PK'd on your contract, the PKer can pick up the contract and continue where you left off. The progress is bound to the item itself and not your character. The new monsters added to the wilderness are gargoyles in the West Ruins, water fiends near Demonheim Coast, black demons near the demonic ruins, abyssal demons near the Forinthry dungeon entrance, dark beasts in the Forinthry dungeon, ice strike worms in the deep northwest wilderness, and Calgarian demons near the demonic ruins. Finally, there have been some additions to the demonic skull. As you know, this item increases runecrafting XP when training through the abyss, but now it will also provide bonus XP when training farming, divination, hunter, and slayer while in the wilderness. The bonus XP provided will scale with the level of the skill being trained. But I want to go back and touch on the banking I mentioned while prayer training. The team cape sellers scattered around the wilderness will now act as banks. You cannot open the bank when in combat, and entering combat will close the bank on you. There are some debate going around as to whether this is a good thing or not, and I get both sides. While it does make some things a lot safer, it does create hotspots for PKers to scout. So I don't know how I feel about this really. It's kind of a gift and a curse. What do you guys think? Anyways, that all being said, let's move on to this week's patch notes. There's not a whole lot going on this week, so I'll just quickly tell you the most noteworthy ones. The Pest Control Bank now has the healing effect. You can now collect strange and golden rocks from skilling in the Arc region. You can no longer repeatedly siphon augmented grade to dust armor, which, I mean, sounds like that must have been some heavily abused, insane XP. I mean, I didn't even know about that, like, holy shit. And casting the Shield Dome spell now correctly stops channeled abilities. Anyways, if you want to read the rest of the week's patch notes, the link will be in the description below. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you like me, hey, why not subscribe? I mean, just do it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.